Okay, so welcome back to my channel. I'm Moriarty. This is Unabridged, and today is the day that I found out that my stylus pen no longer functions, and I don't know why. So, let's get into what I brought you here for. It is the 23rd of February. The month is almost over, and I am bringing you the first book haul of the month by Half Price Books and Barnes & Noble. And this Barnes & Noble was actually brand new, just built, so I wanted to go check it out, but I wish that I hadn't. Not only did I get weird stares everywhere that I went in the store, but also it was very open and not as comfy as the original Barnes and Noble that I used to go to that's now closed. So it just didn't feel the same. Also, they didn't really have a lot of new books, so it was kind of a waste. I did get some footage that I'll insert somewhere. We found another Suzuki in the wild. Alex thinks it's newer. We're gonna go check out this new Barnes Noble. So this is the new Half Price Books, but it's really open. It's kind of scary looking. I don't know if I really like it. There's lots of books. Ooh. This is their graphic novel section. It's literally just one row. But yeah, it was just an awkward experience for me. But I did not stop that from letting me get some novels. So here's what I got. I got Lethal Lit, a Tig Torres mystery, Murder of Crows, and it is by Kay Ancrum. And this is what it looks like. And the back says, Hollow Falls, this history is even darker than it seems. When Tig Torres first moved back to her hometown of Hollow Falls, she solved the infamous Lit killer case and cleared her late Aunt Beth's name in the process. Tig's work on the case brought her to the attention of Hollow Falls' local armchair detective group, the Murder of Crows. The eccentric group is obsessed with their child's dark past, but their interests extend far beyond the Lit killer. Members of the group are fixated on a decades-long search for the missing body of Hollow Falls' founder. There are rumors about what's buried with the body that could be life-changing for whoever finds it. With a mission like that underway, it's not long before a member of the Murder of Crows turns up dead. Soon Tig and her best friends Max and Wynn are tangled up in the case. But the stakes are getting higher and the hunt more dangerous. Someone's willing to kill to keep the town's secrets buried, and if Tig's not careful, she'll be the next victim. Next book I got, which I am currently in the midst of reading, and check out my super cute bookmark, is Look What You Made Me Do by Elaine Murphy. This is what it looks like. And the back says, Carrie wants a normal life. Carrie Lawrence doesn't need a happily ever after. She'll just settle for after. After a decade of helping her sister hide her victims. After a lifetime of lies. She just wants to be safe, boring, and not trekking through the woods at night with a dead body wrapped in a carpet. Becca wants to get away with murder. Becca Lawrence doesn't believe in happily ever after because she's already happy. She's gotten away with murder for a decade and has blackmailed her sister into helping her hide the evidence. What more could a girl want? But first, they have to stop a serial killer. When 13 bodies are discovered in their small town, people are shocked. But not as shocked as Carrie, who thought she knew all the details of Becca's sordid pastime. When Becca swears she's not behind the grisly new crimes, they realize the town has a second serial killer, who has the sister in their sights. And what he wants is Carrie. So excited for that. The next book I picked up from Barnes & Noble was We Were Kings by Court Stevens. So this book actually has a book trailer, which popped up randomly while I was watching something on Hulu. So kudos for the PR team, because I never would have heard about this otherwise, and literally put it on my list to purchase after seeing the book trailer. But this book is about a 20-year-old crime, an accelerated death penalty, an elitist family cover-up. Nyla races against the death row clock to save a woman the world is rooting for and against. Which side will you choose? 20 years ago, 18-year-old Frances Quick was convicted of murdering her best friend Cora King and sentenced to death. Now, the highly debated Accelerated Death Penalty Act has passed, giving Frankie 30 final days to live. Surprising everyone, one of the King family members sets out to challenge the woefully inadequate evidence and potential innocence of Frankie Quick. The at first reluctant but soon fiery Nyla and her unexpected ally, handsome country island boy Sam Stack, bring Frankie's case to the international stage through her YouTube channel, Death Days. They step into fame and a hometown battle that someone's still willing to kill over. But who? The senator? The philanthropist? The pawn shop owner? Nyla's own mother? Best advice: don't go to family dinner at the King's estate. More people will leave in body bags than on their own 2 feet. And as for Frankie Quick, she's a gem, even if she is guilty. So I'm super excited about this. And like, look at that cover with the blood coming down the diamond. Everything. So excited to read this. Then I stopped by Half Price Books to make myself feel better about the kind of wasted trip to Barnes & Noble. And I found this in the clearance section. This is what it looks like. And this is Lemony Snicket, Who Could That Be at This Hour? All the Wrong Questions, #1. So Lemony Snicket has a series of books called A Series of Unfortunate Events. But they write a lot of different things. I actually read like a philosophical think piece. It was kind of like prose, but not really. It was only like 100 some odd pages. But it was called Isn't It Breakfast? I finished that in December. And I really liked it. So I started looking into some other things that he wrote. And lo and behold, this was on the clearance shelf for $3. Yes, I know that says 4, but I got it for $1 off. So, the back says, before you consider reading Who Could That Be at This Hour, ask yourself these questions. 1. Are you curious about what is happening in a seaside town that is no longer by the sea? 2. Do you want to know more about a stolen item that wasn't stolen at all? 3. Do you really think that's any of your business? Why? What kind of person are you? Are you sure? And 4. Who is that standing behind you? I don't know if you guys got goosebumps, but I did, which is why I picked it up. And then going inside, it doesn't really tell you anything more about the story because, you know, it's Lemony Snicket. But the inside cover says, what happened to his parents? Where is that screaming coming from? Is it too late? This book contains these and other wrong questions. I am also currently reading this, as you can tell by my bookmark. And this is my Riverdale bookmark, which I also got at Half Price Books while I was picking up the 2 books that I'm showing you. And the last book I picked up was kind of a lark because I don't know who this is, but it was in the mystery section and it's got 5 novels in it. So I was like, okay, that seems like a good deal. And this is 5 complete novels, complete and unabridged, by Ngaio Marsh. And Ngaio Marsh is a New Zealand female murder mystery author around the same time as Agatha Christie. And I'd never heard of her. And I was like, I need to know more. So I picked it up. So this includes 5 complete unabridged novels: Scales of Justice, Death of a Fool, Tied Up in Tinsel, Grave Mistake, and Photo Finish. So I'm very excited to read this. I don't think it has any, it doesn't really have any like synopsis, but it does tell you a little bit about your main character. So, Chief Superintendent Roderick Allen of New Scotland Yard, tall, urbane, darkly handsome, has been known to mystery readers since he strolled onto his first case in 1933. Over the years, Allen has solved a series of murder cases, tracking down even the most unlikely and surprising culprits by dint of sharp observation, logic, and the brilliant piecing together of carefully accumulated evidence. In these 5 cleverly plotted novels by Dame Niall Marsh, readers get a chance to match wits with Rory Allen as he searches the clues that reveal the murderer in each case. So I'm super excited to get started on this. This boy's hefty. He does have 5 complete novels in him. And it looks like we've got 773 pages, and it is small, like regular print. It's not large print or anything. So that's probably going to take me a good fur piece to get through, but I'm very excited to explore another female murder mystery author. Love it. So, these are the books that I picked up in February. What have you guys been reading lately? Make sure you leave them down in the comments below so I can chat with you, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm Moriarty, and this is Unabridged. Bye.